Hi everyone, I am Mr. Uchechukwu Obimba, a physics and mathematics instructor resident in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. I have a wealth of experience in the teaching of this subject, having been into it for over 10 years now. I've helped a lot of students make success, um, students who sat for SSCE, organized by WAEC, as well as NECO examination, and then students also who prepare for JAM in the course of trying to enter into higher institutions have also coached them to make success. I have as well prepared students for Cambridge A-level and Cambridge IGCSE exams, based on my wealth of experience, and they have all made successes. I understand that a lot of students have phobia for mathematics and physics, probably because of the formulas and the calculations that are there. But then I think that should be because of maybe the foundation they have in those areas, or the kind of instructor they met based on the person's teaching philosophy. For me, I have a teaching philosophy that enables me coach students in such a way that they build confidence before entering the examination hall, and coming out, they come out with success. That entails ensuring that students understand concepts before applying formulas. For instance, a topic in physics called machine, layman definition, we say that a machine is a device that enables you to do work easily. Our scientific definition is that it is a device that makes use of little effort to overcome a large load. So we try to bring things in a simple form that they can appreciate. Just imagine a wheelbarrow, using a wheelbarrow to push 5 bags of cement, which ordinarily as a person you cannot carry. And even if you do, you get exhausted in question of seconds. So you discover that by means of a wheelbarrow, you're able to do that work very easily. So when we give such instances and relate what they know in the natural, it helps them understand the concept. And by that, applying formula becomes easy. And then when it comes to application of formulas, we apply formulas step by step, one step at a time. Okay, let me also use a formula under the machine topic I mentioned, efficiency of a machine, which is given as mechanical advantage over velocity ratio times 100, times 100%. Now, mechanical advantage alone has its own formula, which is load all over effort. Now, in solving a problem involving efficiency of a machine, you have to break it down in that you have to find what mechanical advantage is based on the values given to you, and then you substitute into the main equation the efficiency before you can derive what you are looking for. So taking it step by step helps students appreciate what you are doing. It makes the work easy for them to understand as well, because it will look cumbersome. And then I also ensure that students think critically. Mathematicians are called critical thinkers, but a lot of them are not critical thinkers because of the way they have been guided. So I ensure that students think critically in that I engage them while the class is going on using a questioning approach. I always ask them questions to ensure they are following, to ensure they are engaged, to ensure that they participate actively. So mentally they're involved, physically they're involved. It helps them, build confidence as they prepare for their examinations. And then I try to relate the concept we are teaching to real life. Now, still on the topic of machine, imagine that you go to a construction site and you see cranes lifting loads that ordinarily 1,000 men may not be able to lift. Now, when you try to let them know that what they are seeing is simply pulley system in application, and pulley system is an aspect of machine. So it helps them know that what they are learning has a real life application and that their times are not being wasted. Because one question students ask is, all these things we are learning, how are we going to apply it in real life? All these formulas, derivations here and there, calculations here and there, how are we going to apply it in real life? So when you relate these things to them, you help them appreciate the fact that they are not wasting their time. I also try to let them know that some of these mathematical formulas we see has been, inbuilt in softwares that are being used today by engineers, and when they deploy these softwares, they're able to interpret they're able to interpret these formulas and then apply it to solving a problem, maybe in construction sites, in buildings, and all of that. So with all of these things put in place, students have confidence to learn. They know that their times are not being wasted, and they come up with their hearts. You see them active and participatory. So I'm here to let you know that I can be of help to you as a student who wants to prepare for these examinations I've mentioned, or maybe as a parent you have a child whom you want to engage with a private tutor. I think your child passing through me as a tutor will not be a mistake, and then you always come up with a testimony. So hope to see you. Reach out to me. Thank you so much.